Welcome back to another episode of the Honest Game Pod. You know who it is, the real Ibs.
Bro, say your name, innit?
LTW 25, aka Leko.
LT. Yeah, it's Pat still. Let's go.
All right, let's get straight into it. Drum roll.
Wait, hold on. Why am I calling you LT? LT what?
L2W.
Say
Yeah,
that.
wait a minute. What's the backstory routine now?
You want a backstory?
Quick one before we start.
Well, the backstory to LTW basically is like losses to wins, isn't it? And obviously life's been looking sweet for me recently, and from where I was to where I am, you know, L2W just makes perfect sense to me.
It's hard though. Losses to wins, yeah, that's hard.
That's my man.
Hey,
Come on, man. Shout out to the Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Amen. Let's start.
Amen. So, obviously, we're going to kick it off with a bang. Arsenal v Chelsea. Thoughts, you know what? First of all, that game in itself, just that game, like as a football game, I'll give that 8 out of 10 still. I like that game. I like that game. It was a rough game.
I'll be honest, I actually didn't watch it live, unfortunately, but I watched it yesterday during my lunch. The game after I had goosebumps, I swear down.
What's a goosebumps?
I had goosebumps, so but yeah, let's actually dissect in it. Let's talk about the game in it.
Yeah.
I want to hear your opinion first, because obviously you guys are on top of the Premier League by 6 points in it. So, what do you feel about that game in it?
So 5 points, City got 25.
Oh, yeah, five.
But you know what? Yeah, that game, I'll hold my hand up. I feel like we was very lucky. First of all, when the game was going, we was very lucky to leave that with a draw. However, going 10 man down, it is very disappointing that we didn't, capitalise. One thing I will say about Chelsea is, you lot were still attacking, and that's why Rice had to go. Like, sit back. Still. However, you know what? I'd rather a point than a loss, because if City win tonight, then it's looking brazy if we lost. Do you know what I'm saying? So, we all know Stamford Bridge. It's hard to go and play in Stamford Bridge.
Is it really hard? Since obviously, let's be honest, Chelsea's track record against Arsenal has not been the greatest in the last 6 seasons. We haven't actually managed to beat you. So would you not think, okay, cool, we need to actually beat Chelsea, especially as you guys are, what's it called, like title challengers? Should we call them title challengers, or you guys are challenging for
Front
the title.
runners, yeah.
Like, the Premier League is yours. I don't know what the name of it is, but the Premier League belongs to you guys. Let's put it like that. The Premier League actually does, because
Right now, you're 6 points ahead.
Currently, the Premier League belongs to you.
You haven't lost, how many games,
Yeah, so as title
Right
challengers...
now, you're the strongest, you're best performing team right now.
Currently, you are.
Yes or no? You're the most informed.
So as I was saying, as title challengers, surely, let's be honest with you, are you not upset that you guys didn't win that game? Especially since they were 10 man.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm
For majority of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, no, 100%. It gave me the same vibe of when Everton went 10 man, and then what happened with United and Everton. What happened?
Bro, we're talking about Chelsea.
No, because some of you will say something.
No, but we're not talking about United right now. Keep it intact, bro.
Hold
on, so if you're going to do that, hold on, wait. Now I have to interject because
two seconds.
He pressed my button.
2 seconds.
He hit my...
I know, before you interject, please. We're not talking about United.
Yeah, cool.
We're talking about Chelsea versus Arsenal. So let's keep it in terms of...
Thank you.
You guys are title challengers. You're up by one man. Okay. It's not the Emirates, hey-ho, whatever it is. Surely you got to walk out there with 3 points.
No, but do you know what's funny? Yeah, the way you're trying to package it is like raw. Like, down to 10 men and da-da-da. Like, bro, it was an L on our part that we didn't capitalise off of the advantage of losing a well-deserved player from a well-deserved red card.
We'll talk about the red card as well soon as well.
Obviously, we should have won. From when obviously Saka's gotten that assist, Marino, I feel like off of that we should have just been attacking. But however, we didn't capitalise off of that, and we understand how that is bad. So
I'll be honest, I think you guys actually caught case. Let's be very, very frank. No Lampard here. But you guys actually really caught case. Because 10 man down Chelsea, 11 man down. 10 man, even against 11 men, we were applying pressure. First 30 minutes, from what I watched, we should have been up by 2 goals.
100%.
That's a fact. Esteval, I don't know, the right foot.
And Cucurella, I believe, isn't it?
No, not even that. No, it wasn't that. I'm talking about the first 30 minutes. Esteval skyrocketed with his right foot. And then obviously you had João Pedro who wanted to do jinky machinky rather than shooting. Or even if he cut it, that was fine. Pass it to Esteval. Esteval could have finessed it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So we actually created clear-cut opportunities to win that game, unlike Arsenal. And I feel like if you guys are title challengers, let's look at the previous, people that won the teams that won the Premier League. You've got Liverpool that won it previously, and you've got City. City or Liverpool against 10-man Chelsea, I guarantee they're walking away with 3 points.
Oh, but then City...
When they're challenging for the title. I'm talking about when they're challenging for the title.
City v Arsenal, 10-man down. What happened there?
Are you talking about the season that you guys parked the bus? Like you guys parked 2 buses when there was 11. No. When there was 11, no. No, there's a difference.
Hold on, let me say something. Wait, let me say
Listen,
something. Wait, hold on. Let me say something. That game forget all that Man City, Arsenal right now, right? 2 days ago was a demonstration that Chelsea, if they had 11 on the pitch, you might would have lost that game 2-0, 3-1. Let me tell you why. Hold on. Because it was about Reece. Before the game, was talking about
Caicedo
Declan Rice,
versus...
Reece.
We're going to get into it today. We're going to get into it.
I'll tell you right now, and this is me speaking on facts. I'm not even a Chelsea supporter. Reece James played better in midfield than Declan Rice. He performed. It was a battle of who's better out of Caicedo and Reece James, not Declan Rice and Caicedo. Reece James, Declan Rice was not to be seen. Cool. Declan Rice wasn't to be seen, 1. 2, even with 10 men, Chelsea could have still scored. Pedro Neto had a couple of chances.
We scored.
Scored more.
Should have scored more.
Could have scored more. Could have won that game. It didn't seem like it was a 10v1, a 10v11 match. It felt as though it was 11v11 sort of match with 10 men. And that's these sort of games are games in which Arsenal need to capitalise on, especially if you can't afford to drop.
Yeah.
You can't afford to drop 2 with 10 men against 10 men.
But then at the end of the 90, did we lose 3 points or did we lose 2?
I think you lost 2.
So no. I'm gonna say this. I think you guys lost 3 points.
Okay, so now if you think we lost 3 points, how many
Lost
points
2
did
points.
you lose?
We're not challenging for the title.
No, that's
No,
what
wait, hold on, wait. Let me explain to you.
That's what our
As a
conversation
non-biased viewpoint, from a non-biased
Let me
hold on.
finish my point.
Hey, Chelsea think
let me finish my point.
Chelsea think they can.
Well, at least I know.
Chelsea think
I
they
got
can.
I said I got heartburn.
Chelsea think that this is what Chelsea think they can do. They can just play well. Oh, we're not in the title race. We're not in the thing, and then be second, be that, and then when there's are they in the title race? They shy away. Let me tell you something. If you're not in the title race, then lower the baritone of how you're speaking to man.
Firstly,
like,
decibel is the correct terminology.
No, it's not.
I've not
lower
heard
the baritone, the decibel, whatever you want to talk about.
Decibel,
Lower that shit.
Decibel.
Lower it.
First of all, let me say something.
No, sorry, Declan, sorry. I'm just gonna quickly say something. Are Chelsea title challengers? Yes or no, Declan? Are we challenging for the Premier League title? It's just a yes or no.
It's not challenging for the Premier League title. What the fuck are you doing as Chelsea?
No, bro, let me finish. Are we challenging? For
No, not by the title. Don't look at it as my name. Don't look at Chelsea's name. Look at Chelsea, the current situation.
As a squad.
No.
There we go. I will say that. I want my team to challenge.
Let me tell you what.
Wait. For the title as a squad.
Listen,
Yes,
but
because
Liverpool may not be performing well, but it's their role they're known to be able to the team that's supposed to be challenging to retain their title. Same as City to reclaim their title. Same as Arsenal for the last 3 seasons.
Okay,
Wait,
cool.
because what you're doing, you're deflecting.
No,
I'm
not.
Let me tell you.
I'm not.
Because you're talking about. You're talking about.
You lot
Wait, Farbale Nisuru now. That means calm down. Listen, for those who are not Yoruba, listen. What Chelsea are doing right now, they're pushing. You can use the word challenger, but they're not actual challenge contenders. They're in the mix of it because they're performing well. But it just takes Chelsea are not. It's not something that people expect of Chelsea right now.
Oh,
it's something.
I like that.
It's something people expect of Arsenal right now.
Yeah,
it's
I like
something
that.
people expect of City, even City because of the.
No,
the,
not really. City
no,
are
but,
going
but
through
so
like
who? But they are. But
City's
who's
name.
City? You are
City's
because of their
name.
name
Yeah.
and recency bias. City are expected, and then Liverpool also because they just won it last season. So that expectation bracket is on them. It's not on Chelsea. It's on Arsenal, 100%. So if Arsenal bottle this league, for example, not saying you will, not saying you should.
We don't know about that.
We don't know, but it's a possibility. But when the season comes, you can't now say you're no longer challenging because you dropped 2 points. Yes, you are, but you can't compare the two. And going back to United, you can't compare United and Arsenal. We're not in the same format, respectfully. As much as United is a great club, we're just not right now in the same format. Because no one expects United to win. People expected Arsenal to win.
What I'm going to say is, when the league is done, yeah, I don't want to have this where we had this last time. Oh, man, against 10-man Chelsea, we should have picked up 3 points. Maybe you're
Stop
off.
picking them, choosing
you're
what you should.
off. Let me finish. Maybe you're off. Maybe, who knows, City might edge it, beat you 2 points like last time. And then you're like, oh, my gosh, like, if only we beat Chelsea when they were 10-man down. That's what I'm trying to say. As title challengers,
If only you beat
have to take that opportunity.
Sunderland. When you drew Sunderland.
No, but really,
you lot
Sunderland was
talking-
11v11.
Yeah, but my point is that they were 2-0 what?
You lot are
No, they
talking
weren't.
all this.
Was it not 2-1?
Sunderland
Oh,
was
okay.
1-0.
But nonetheless, that's the game they expect them to win, though.
Okay, but then what did Chelsea do against Sunderland?
No, but that's the thing. You're comparing yourself.
This is the
but-
problem.
No, but you can't.
This is the
But
problem.
This is what.
Let me-
No, wait. Let me talk.
Go on. Let's see
What's
what-
funny about you, man, is you man chat shit, and then when I defend myself, you say,
No, but do you know it is?
relax, man. Chill out.
Go on, my
Listen,
dog. Go on, my dog.
You're saying you expect Arsenal to win. Yes, of course you expect Arsenal to win because we've been pushing for the title for 3 years now, 3 seasons.
Maybe 4.
So cool. If you're talking about, you're not expecting it from this, you're not expecting it from that. Listen, read it from the live table. That's why there is a live table. The table dictates who's in form, who's doing what. Arsenal is the pinnacle of that right now, of course, because we're top. We're 5 points clear. Who was second? City. Who was third?
Chelsea.
So that's how we're going. There's not, I'm expecting this or I'm expecting that because, bro, it's off of who's in form. Right now, Arsenal, based off what you're saying, right now, Arsenal's in form. Hence why we are top. Bro, you lot are talking all this, but we haven't lost since August, bro. You know, couple more game days, we're going into the new year. So where's all of that?
So no one's just that.
Yeah, no,
but
no.
it is what you've done there. Hold on, wait.
No,
What you do?
it's
Wait,
not
let me.
deflecting.
No,
It's not
I didn't say
deflecting.
deflection. That's what I was going to use. Deflection was in the last statement. This is a new statement.
Alright,
What you
but
call
use
this
it.
right now? I'm like, this. I have no means. If Chelsea were in the same position as you, I will say the same for Chelsea. So it's not about because it's Arsenal. So get that frame out of your mind. My point I'm trying to say is that right now, what Arsenal are doing, you're talking about City are second, but City are second because obviously they're better squad than most teams in the league. But doesn't mean they're in form.
If it was title challenging Chelsea, we would have taken 3
That's
points.
my point. That's my point. That's what I'm
saying.
saying. He needs to get that out. It's an Arsenal. We're just trying to gang up against Arsenal. No one's ganging against Arsenal.
If it was a title...
Challenging Chelsea, we're taking
This is
3
not.
points.
This is not title challenging Chelsea.
Who
Bro.
are the title challenging teams in the Premier League?
Right now, it's supposed to be. It's supposed
to be
Liverpool
Liverpool
and
and
Arsenal, and then City just behind.
Listen,
City.
let's see. If this was a test, both of you would fail. Who are the title challenging teams right now? Don't
Arsenal.
tell me who is supposed to be.
Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City. I would say Chelsea as well.
Okay.
We shouldn't be there,
No,
but
but I
we're
was saying,
there.
I have to
That's
fill it
what I'm
up.
saying.
No, let me tell you what, I have to fill it up though. I'm saying it because I have to fill it up. Because out of the listen,
People's
bro,
Premier
you're
League-
going
Hey,
to
when a man is stuck,
No, I'm
listen.
pleased. I'm trying to dumbify it for you. I'm trying to dumbify it for you.
Stop.
I'm trying to dumbify it for you.
I'll help you out.
Go on.
People didn't have Chelsea as top 2, top 3 in their prediction. We're actually overachieving currently.
Yeah, that's a
In terms
possibility,
of-
mate.
In terms of, obviously, I'm a Chelsea fan in it. I want us to win every single game. That's me in it. But I'm not deluded. I'm not cuckoo like Arsenal fans. The actual realization is that Chelsea are not meant to be in this position, yet we're in this position. So the thing is, yeah, if we carry on going along the season, after December, and we get to January, February, and we're still 6 points.
Then it's expectation.
Now I'm saying, bro, we need to take every single chance. Because when you guys slip up, and hopefully you do, we're there. That's how I see it as. But Arsenal, you guys have built a team. You've built a spine. Like 3 seasons. This is your season. And that's what I'm saying. Title challenging team, don't let this slip up. They take 3
and just to add to this point, right? There's a difference between you're mistaking overachieving for expectation. The two are not the same. You do know that, right? Yes or no? Cool. So right now, what Chelsea are doing right now, like what you said, they're overachieving, right? But based on the squad they have, a lot of people said, Chelsea, they look discombobulated, they're a young squad, they ain't got experience in their team, they're a new squad, right? But obviously, because of talent, and obviously good managerial sort of decision from the manager.
The way he set up,
it's caused them to overachieve, which is good.
He's better than Arteta, right?
No,
don't do that. I haven't finished yet, by the way.
No one compared him.
No, but you're saying
Stop. Because you're taking, you didn't hear what he said. We're not comparing Arteta to Maresca. He said that Chelsea are overachieving based on the fact that you've got a manager who's setting them up tactically well. Okay, cool. You've got talented players currently in the system. That's what he's trying to say. We're not comparing them to Arteta.
We're not comparing them to Arteta.
That's what you're doing.
What? That's what I'm saying. You keep thinking you need to come off this defensive mindset. No, there is, because every time you think we're trying to attack Arsenal, but rather we're putting Arsenal in a pedestal which you fans have been putting Arsenal all your lives. So now we're actually meeting your expectations. No, Arsenal fans. Arsenal fans from when they weren't even in the Champions League, they were still talking about their. Right, get out of it, bro.
Well, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question about Declan Rice? Sorry, like.
You see, you can't chat on that because it's true. Now we're actually meeting them at the point where they want to be met at. They can't hold the weight that we're giving to them.
They're giving excuses.
They're giving excuses.
What did you think about Declan Rice's performance against, Chelsea?
It was okay. It wasn't the usual.
What would you rate out of 10? Out of 10?
I'll probably give him maybe like a
6.
6.
However,
that's not. I wouldn't say that's not. Oh, him as in. I feel like the whole team didn't perform to their usual standard. So, but then obviously that's credit to how well Chelsea set up. Obviously, I feel like if the team is flying, then obviously it's a different game. So this is not me saying this is Declan's fault or he had a poor game. The team overall didn't perform to their best standards still.
Okay.
So, but that shin kicker, because that's where you want to go, that shin kicker, no, it
wasn't a shin this time. It was the ankle.
It was an ankle.
Let's be precise.
That shin/ankle kicker. Listen, he's very good at sniffing danger, but also Rice's, because he almost got caught by Rice as well. So he's very good at sniffing danger. Did he not almost get caught by Rice in the first half?
I'm just waiting for you to carry on.
So he's very good at sniffing danger, but Rice is also. Obviously, Caicedo was popping up and running into people, and that's what led to the red card. And even the commentator said it. He was moving aggressive. He was moving like he had something to prove. He was up and everywhere, and I feel like
I think the occasion definitely got to his head.
Still, so
I feel like the media playing this whole narrative of Declan Rice. No, it is the truth though.
Declan Rice and Caicedo played in his
Caicedo. I think
he had a point to prove.
You got to understand, them two players, they don't even play in the same position. They're not going to interact that much on the field. One is a 6, very CDM. The other is an 8 or box crashing, but he played in the 6 later down the line. But my thing about this whole world-class status that we're giving Declan Rice, and this is why I asked you that question, I feel like a world-class player can change the trajectory of a game, especially if you are a centre midfielder. Let's look at football players that I highly rate. Let's look at Iniesta, okay? I know they're not in the same bracket, but Iniesta is a world-class centre midfielder because even in different surrounding, he can actually change the dictation of the football, like how it's going.
And he done that every single game of his career.
Not every single game, but
majority of it.
The vast majority. Let me finish. Can I finish?
Let me finish. I just asked you.
So what are you doing right now if you're talking?
Yeah. So he done it every single game of his career.
Can I finish?
You never said that.
In the big games where Iniesta was needed, he done that.
So in every single big game over his career.
I won't say, but
you can say majority. What you say? Let me just explain. Let me just make it easy for you, Patrick.
I'm gonna answer this question.
What's what silly guy is here?
Against Netherlands in the World Cup, what happened?
His name's
Bro, carry on.
sorry. No, I'm good. Carry on, Pat.
I was just saying, like, in the World Cup, when obviously Spain needed him, guess who rolls?
Inni.
So in every single big game,
Where it's,
so the answer is yeah. All right, cool. So, but the point
when he's
listen,
needed, he rises.
I
Where was
feel like-
Declan
I
Rice
feel
when
like-
Declan Rice was needed?
Okay, cool. So that game he didn't, but in other games when he was needed, he's risen up. So obviously, like I said, the whole team overall,
So
like
we're gonna blame the whole team.
yes.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
don't have one person that said that they performed poorly because there wasn't one person. Obviously, you lot got to take a lot of things. Hey, do you know what's funny?
No, it's fine,
because
it's
if
fine,
I
it's fine,
start,
it's fine,
because
it's
you lot
fine.
are gonna
No,
say,
no, no, it's
wait,
fine,
because
it's
if I
fine,
start,
it's
you
fine,
lot are
it's
gonna say I'm making excuses. But you know, again, if we had our full starting lineup, again, it would be a different game. Also, last minute, yeah, we're starting a centre back pairing that has never started together in the Premier League before. Yeah, this is not their centre back pairing. Saliba got injured last minute before the game, so we had to change our CB pairings. It's a different thing, innit? And we came up with a draw. But if I start now, you lot will stay, excuses this or excuses that. But that plays a factor. No Trossard. Trossard's injured. Obviously, Martin.
I'm gonna call you guys Excuse FC.
All right, cool. So there you go. This is what I'm saying. But then if you have no Cole Palmer, no João Pedro,
We had no Cole
Wait,
Palmer against you guys.
Let me land. So if you have no Cole Palmer, no Reece James, no let's say important players, important players.
You only had two backbone players out. So which is Gabriel and Saliba. Just those two.
And Trossard.
Trossard is not a backbone player.
Hold
season,
on, sorry. He's the same person in last video that said when Trossard was starting that he was making an excuse for Arsenal's their attack at the moment.
Said it's
You're that
Trossard.
same person. And
What did I say?
You're the same person that said, can we talk about Arsenal's front three? Like, currently, unfortunately, we're not playing our starting front three.
We have Trossard.
You was naming players like Matchday. Oh, bro, we can, innit?
Random tapes back.
Bro, we can.
Yeah.
But you're the same
Random
person,
tapes
and
back. I'll remember.
I said Trossard is a very good player to come off the bench.
I remember him saying that, actually.
I've said this. So now you're using Trossard.
No, because I was sitting there.
Bye, bro.
I was sitting there when
bro,
he
he
said
actually remembers.
And you were sitting right next to him. I remember you was talking about it, so go on.
So now why were you using Trossard?
All of a sudden you got fish memory, yeah? Say it.
Why? Both of you, man. Why? Why? Get off his... Why?
But yeah, and obviously another thing I wanted to talk about is, do you know what? Yeah, scrap this. Yeah, Reece James.
Bro, we're still talking...
What, better 6 than Declan? Say that.
You look crazy.
Better 8 than Declan.
Reece James is actually a pure footballer.
So good.
Technical ability, passing range, tackling, interception. The way he reads the game is just amazing. And he is what, every single person said Trent Alexander-Arnold should be for England. That's a fact, bro. He can play in midfield. Trent can't. He reads the game differently to Trent. Trent is a very
play in the midfield.
He can't play in
That's
midfield.
why he got hooked off.
What are you talking about? What midfield is he? The only reason they played in midfield is because he can link with the ball.
Just because of those little diags.
But when the team plays deep and they can't do that, what is he doing after that? England whipped him out. It's
a different
media
game,
had that got Declan and they got Trent playing midfield.
So what we got to say about Timber versus Trent? Right?
What?
You heard me.
What?
Timber versus Reece James.
Timber versus Reece James.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. So what do you have to say?
Well, bro, you're the
No,
one.
I have nothing to say.
You was the one that was
I
claiming
think the
last time
conversation
that
is more.
Yes.
he's the best right back.
In the league currently.
I think it's more Gusto versus Timber. At this rate, mate.
I the way it's standing.
Cucurella against Timber.
wait,
But even
okay.
Cucurella's better.
Wait.
Cucurella's peak.
Cucurella's
Cucurella's peak.
Cucurella's different.
Okay, so you guys have the best. So if
We got the best fullback.
That's the best fullback.
We got the
so
best
if
fullback in
Reece
the league.
James, so you have the best fullback of the league, but you're not challenging for the Prem.
In the league.
So you tell me you just need a fullback to win the league.
So
To
who else
challenge
do
for
you
the
have
league.
that are better than just going off? So Gusto as well, right? So you're
Do you try to D?
No.
He's a very bad boy. You know what he's trying to do? I know you.
I know what he's trying to do.
I know what you're doing, my boy.
He's
asking
better
me-
than our fullbacks as well.
He's trying to say, oh, so he's better than a fullback. He's better than a striker. So this plays better than a midfielder. So why are you not challenging for the league? That's what
he's trying to say.
That's
I'm
what
just
he's
asking,
saying.
though.
No.
Arsenal are a better team than Chelsea.
Yeah, you are. Overall.
You know, football is
Your
not just about
experience, bro.
individual like players. Football is actually the 11 man.
I can't lie
that line
to
up.
you.
Listen.
Arsenal have been playing together for the last 3 seasons. This same squad have been together for the last 3 years. Yes or no?
Longer than that, bro.
Longer than that.
Longer
Yeah,
What are we
but
talking
I mean,
about?
like, challenging for the league.
Let me say something to you. At the end of the day,
Oh,
Arsenal.
what happened to your other point?
Wait,
Go back
at
to
the
it,
end
bro.
of the day, Arsenal this,
Arsenal that.
Chelsea this, blah blah blah. It may. Let's see what I find. Let me tell you something. Yeah. Live on the Honest Game pod.
Yeah, be honest, man, but be honest.
If Arsenal do not finish above Chelsea come end of the season,
Call me a bastard.
yeah, hey, 0.5 all over coming on the show. Hey, on some
Not 0.5, I want bold, bro.
R9 ish.
I want that thing here, right? 0.5 here.
On some R9 ish, 0.9, 0.5 all over skin, yeah? But if we do, yeah, everything gone, bed gone.
Did you hear this?
We're live. You heard it here, the Honest Game pod.
Shake my hand.
It's 8 p.m.
Say that.
Tuesday, the 2nd of December.
Say that.
It's raining at the moment. I've even included a weather
Say
forecast in it.
Say that because that's it. And
Eyebrows as well.
That's all we're gonna say. No, bed, everything gone. Him.
Eyebrows as well.
Do you want to do it? Hey, because I'm
not doing that.
No, what? You're keeping your eyebrows? Alright,
I'm
cool.
keeping that shit.
He's
Anyway.
confident. I'm not involved in this. You got the
Hey,
future above your eyes.
anyways, like we said, now moving on because I don't even want to.
You're in it, by the way. I want to see. You're in it. You both shook at it, right?
I
Yeah,
don't
bro,
even want
So
to.
that means beard and hair.
And hair, yeah, bro.
0.5
Yeah,
clean.
bro.
So,
There's no goatee. There's no
Wait,
moustache.
when does the season finish again?
no. When it's mathematically possible for you lot to finish
For
the
either
other
or
team,
to finish
or.
above.
It's not when it's mathematically like.
It's when it's mathematically
But
impossible to
anyways,
finish
no,
above.
I have to retract it.
No,
we're not retracting
that's already done. It's already
It's because
done.
of what?
Shit is
It's
on
because of
cam.
what? It's because of what?
No.
I have to, I'm gonna have
No,
to
you can
retract
do it, but then when you finish what?
Bro, I've
Do
got to
it.
take like 2 weeks annual leave or something. Wait for it to go back.
Broski said that corporate jobs. Hey, we shook on cam, it's done. Anyway,
Gentleman's agreement there. It's
listen,
gone. It's
hey,
clean.
gentleman's agreement. Only a couple people know about that one there, but serious things there.
But
Obviously,
yeah.
we're still on the topic. We're about to move on. Red card or not? Obviously, I don't know why VAR took so long to check that. Me personally, I don't think it's a nuts tackle. However, I just feel like the force, energy, and just the height, just a little bit for me in that type of game is a red card.
It's a red card. I'm gonna be like honest with you.
I
I'm
don't.
not gonna lie
No,
to
it
you.
is. I think it's a very soft red card, isn't it?
No,
It's
no.
a hot.
Soft
May I
red card.
speak? You said your red card. You said a red card.
There's always
The reason
one.
why, the reason why is because I'm still an old-fashioned sort of player, innit, in terms of how I see things, right?
Football's changed,
And
but
football,
keep
football's changed doesn't mean it's now because football's changed. A foul is now a red card or changes the value of what a foul is.
There's actually a rule book, but
I know it's a rule, but the rule book doesn't mean it's always right. What are you talking about? You say it every week off the pod, so shh. So secondly,
this is why there's no consistency in the Premier League. But keep going on.
100% there's no consistency in Premier League. We know that outside, there's no consistency. Obviously, the VAR has obviously, like, how would I say it?
He said VAR.
Yeah, VAR. VAR.
The VAR.
I said the VAR. Yeah, they've actually, they've sort of, them with the slow-mo and everything, they made more of it than it actually was. When you slow-mo anything, it looks a lot more harsh than it was. Like, he didn't go in intentionally to hurt the player. It wasn't a malicious tackle. He went to challenge for the ball. It wasn't like a complete shin. What he actually tackled was, if the ball was still there, he would have won the ball.
But he
But he missed it. No, where he challenged for and he hit the player was where the ball would have been if the ball was still there. So obviously the player just moved the ball and hit the player. So it's not like he went and said, I'm trying to intentionally injure the player. So I think all these things need to be put into consideration. Not just, okay, cool.
2 seconds.
You slowing it down.
Hold on, it's paused.
Check the other one.
You can tell them to reduce their volume as well. I don't need them to do that though.
Carry on.
So obviously, like, VAR, we know when in slow-mo actually causes a lot of things a lot more harsh than it actually is. I'm not saying it's not a foul. I'm not saying, obviously, you can give a red if you wanted to, but that's because of VAR, it influenced it to be a red card. The referee decision actually given a harsh yellow, and I think a soft tackle after that would have been a soft tackle after would have been a red.
Was the referee Anthony Taylor?
Yeah, I don't know who it was.
Taylor.
I don't know who it was.
Anthony Taylor.
Okay, wait. So if that's okay, so was Zubermendi's foul a yellow card?
I didn't see Zubermendi's foul.
What, Anthony Taylor?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, like
I didn't see it.
Chelsea tints off. Yeah, Caicedo's one stud showing above ankle. Rule book red card straight away. Fact. VAR doesn't even need to.
I've seen a lot of tackles even outside with VAR still haven't given it as a foul, as a red card.
But listen, that's the rule.
So what are we talking about?
But let me finish.
Your inconsistency doesn't.
I know, but let me finish.
Inconsistent. I'm not even a Chelsea fan, but I'm just a football fan.
No. Sunny developed lips. But as I was saying, unfortunately, you've got referees that really and truly, they take very long. VAR, we all know this. We scrutinize VAR a lot of the time, but above, ankle, stud showing straight away, that's a red card. Going back to what you were saying about Martin Zubimendi, that's a yellow card. Reason why it's a yellow card is he's actually stopping an attack and play straight away, yellow card. Now, what you're trying to say is, yes, he done it in early phases, and really and truly with early phases, sometimes the referees lets the yellow card slide and just gets a talking to. However, the referee doesn't need to do that in every single game. But in saying this, Anthony Taylor, we already know that he's a shit. Sorry, excuse my language. He's not a very good referee. The calls that he makes sometimes is just inaccurate, in my opinion.
It's a draw,
That's 2-0.
Oh yeah, no, that's 2-0, but that's a draw,
What is
that's
that?
how he's moving for a draw, but we're insufferable. Sorry, not just an inside joke.
Fair enough.
No, but I hear what you're saying. So that's a red card. Alright, cool.
It's a red card, though.
Cool.
I think the next thing we're going to talk about is City's 4 minute.
No, wait, before City's 4, because they're currently the smoke at Fuller right now. Still,
they're winning.
Yeah, 2-0.
They're back, man. They're back.
Do you know what's so funny? Do you know what Pep said? Let me tell you what Pep said. Pep said, this season starts now. Transfer window is closed. International break over. I said, yeah, this guy said, Arsenal, be wary.
Haaland and Tajani Reinders.
When he said that, I said, yeah, this guy said it's machine for machine now, bro.
Machine for machine.
Machine for
So what,
machine.
that man on 2 points behind you?
Well, allegedly.
Now, innit?
Well, right now.
They're what? They're 2 points
Because you
behind.
man are playing Brentford tomorrow, innit?
Yeah.
They're 2 points behind you now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another
But then, I don't know, let's see, innit? Like, they were 2 points, they were 2-0 ahead of Leeds, innit? So, and Leeds came back. So let's see what I'm going, innit?
Arsenal's lead is not going to last till December.
No, bro, listen. They got Brentford tomorrow.
Brentford, yeah?
And then they got Aston Villa.
They're not beat home away.
Aston Villa is in Aston Villa.
Oh,
so
yeah, fuck off. Yeah, with him. Yeah, Aston Villa on form now.
I am praying to God.
Arsenal's season is done.
To God. You man draw to Brentford tomorrow.
What's the Arsenal? What's that? North London forever.
No, that's
whatever the weather. The league's not your own.
Speaking about City, yeah, bro.
No, it is.
I mean,
let me tell you something about City. Yeah, City are what you call they are what United were.
Look, can I say something? City are inconsistent, I think they are. I don't think we really talk about it that much, but
yeah,
City,
I agree.
They go through this period where they win games and then they might lose 2 on a bounce, and then they might win a couple more. Like, they're very inconsistent.
Yeah, but I think the last 2 seasons is because they're going through that process of losing like the spine, De Bruyne, and then 3 seasons. You didn't say it. I think, but it's clear to see their wingers as well. Doku's only just finding form now. Let's be honest. Beginning of the season, he wasn't necessarily as performing as he was now. The right wing wasn't. You don't know who was playing there. It was Sevilla at the beginning, and then it's going back and forth. Reinders was injured. Now he's back in. Rodri was injured. Now he's back in.
No, Rodri's not back in yet.
He's not back in yet.
No, he's not.
Okay, he came back. He went back off again.
He came back in.
Yeah. So and then Haaland wasn't really performing. Haaland's found his feet. Bloody hell, he's found his feet. Foden has found his feet as well.
Finding his feet, bro.
He's flying. Forget finding his feet. And Foden as well. He's doing his thing. So
even
he's on
Shirky
form.
as well.
And he was injured exactly. So they had a lot of key player injuries. And what I see now with City is that they know how to win with players who've won the league and who've won Champions League. right? So the situation I had now is that, yes, you're right, there were inconsistencies and there were pattern of games where they will lose
Do you think they can go on a run?
150%. 150%.
Because I think that's what's scary at the
I
moment.
think that's,
you know,
and because there's no international breaks now, right?
they're going on 2-2
They're-
train.
Winning now, though.
Yeah, it's 2-0.
It's 2-0, yeah.
It's 2-0. There's no international breaks right now, and that's what's going to be scary because up until, I think, February or March, when's it?
No, I think it's April or something.
Up until March.
Is it March,
It's
like the
March.
next?
The next international break is in March because of the FIFA World Cup playoffs.
Oh.
Yeah, FIFA World Cup playoffs. So they're in it, back to back to back. They're winning it this season, honestly, because Arsenal are going to drop points to them. Also, not because if the reason I say that is just because of this season when Arsenal drew with them. That game you should have won. It was a statement to show them that you guys are still not ready.
You think so?
100%. Because that's a bro. That's why
fucking
City were shit.
They were down low.
They were down low. They were bullsack
I
low.
won't say they were
Pause.
shit, but I think they were...
No.
I think
City compared to City,
Yeah,
they were low, and Arsenal were on top of the weather. So you're going to that game. Your manager was still defensive. There's still fear in your heart. There was still fear in your heart regarding City.
As in, we was on top of the weather, we was top form.
As in, when you played City, you were in a better form than City.
He was much more...
City
the better
lost
team.
to who
He
did
was
City
much
lose to?
more- No, they lost 3-0 to something.
They lost 3-0 to a team before that.
You were much more...
Tottenham.
4-0 to Tottenham.
Okay, cool, but
Was it 4-0?
Yeah, 3 or 4-0 to Tottenham.
but you know you're speaking to a side that hasn't lost since August.
That's my point. I'm trying to say to you is that you guys should have beaten City.
Okay, but you're talking about why should I be scared when we haven't lost?
That's
since
my
August?
point. Why did you go into that game fearful of City?
Who told you we were?
You were. It was clear that you guys weren't more defensive than you would attack. You didn't go out guns blazing in that game.
They didn't.
That's how
You
the
did
manager
not,
decided
and that's
to
my
set up.
point.
No, but then
See, you don't.
yeah, but what I'm basically saying is that was then. It's in the past where you're
No,
talking
no,
shoulda,
but it's
woulda,
this season.
coulda.
It's this season.
Yeah, it's this season, but you can't go back.
But
and
my
collect
point,
them
the
points,
reason,
bro.
but the reason why I'm saying that it's all the pattern of change, bro. You can't. It's from the big. You're talking about August. We can now say, oh, you haven't been beaten. You haven't lost a game since August. You've been unbeaten. My point, like, forget that then. If that's what you're saying, forget that.
Yeah, it's
So it
one
doesn't.
game at a
It, so
time,
meaning
yeah.
it does matter because how you
All
go.
games matters, and this is what you
Every
guys
game
don't
matter. It's not
understand.
about So when you play City again, what if City's the deciding game? You see my point. You see
if
my point.
City's the
It's
deciding
City, you still
game.
have to play City at Emirates, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what if that City's the deciding game and you guys decide to, oh crap, Haaland, crap,
We still have to play Chelsea at Emirates as well.
That's my point.
But
Is
you
that
can beat us at
you
Emirates,
can beat them. Yeah, but my point is
Oh,
that
we need to play United at Emirates as well.
yeah, I'm not. That's
don't know
fine.
about that
That's what
one.
I'm trying to say.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying.
You still got games. You still got games at home to play.
Listen, all I'm saying is, let's see, let's see after this game week. Let's see where the table is at. Let's see what the numbers are saying. Last thing before we round up. So obviously, I can't really complain because I'm a fan in it, but I obviously love the sport and these lot are humans and stuff. So that's sounding like my generic, but yeah, no, these lot are humans. But do you lot think there are too many games being played this season?
No.
Currently, no.
Yeah, I think there is.
I think
I'm
there
putting
is.
into consideration not just Premier League,
Internationals
as well.
League
At the end of the
Nations,
day, I
all
get
of
it's
that.
money, yeah, and obviously marketing and
Bro, football is
all
getting
these
paid
things.
off.
It's not about necessarily. I get what you're saying, bro. I hear it. I want to watch football every day of the week. I do. But at the end of the day, to get the best quality of football, your best players on the pitch, I'm not watching the badge. I want to watch the players wearing the badge, putting on the crop. That's what I want to see. But if the players are always injured, the badge doesn't. I don't care about the badge anymore. Because when Ronaldo was there, I was able to watch United because I enjoyed watching Ronaldo. When Rooney did his time, I was able to watch because Rooney was able to. I mean, so if I don't have the players there to watch, it's not as me because the team is shit.
Okay,
Do you know what I mean? So it's Bruno. I mean, like you don't go to Stamford Bridge only just for the club. You love the club, but it's also certain players you want to see that are performing for that team.
100%.
You know what I mean? But if they're not there to play, they're
Why-
injured. What happens then?
Why I say no is because obviously, at the end of the day, really and truly, managers, they can actually have a big squad. Completely up to them. You can actually rotate players. That's a fact. Managers choose not to have a big squad. And then when we talk about international football, international managers, they don't necessarily need to play the same players in and out every single day. That's a fact. I don't think there's a lot of games that these guys are. They are playing a lot of games. Let me retract that. They're playing a lot of games. However, they're placed in that predicament through the managers. When really and truly the fixtures, I think it's fine, but rotate, play other players. That's my opinion. I watch football to watch the best players 100%.
Based on what? Why do you watch the best players? Because of what? Competition.
Yeah, and I enjoy
Yes.
it.
So if you're not playing if the game lacks competitiveness, you wouldn't watch football because the best players are playing because of the competition that they create and the atmosphere it makes you feel.
So going back,
it makes you experience.
So going back to what I'm saying, at the end of the day,
So
going back to what I'm saying,
go on.
rotate. You can actually rotate squads, and it can still be as competitive in the Premier League. I'm talking about, i.e., let me give you an example. When Saka got injured, Madueke fitted in. Every Arsenal fan was saying, "Yeah, Madueke is good." Is that not the case?
Why is Arsenal the first?
No, I'm
to-
giving
but
you.
Arsenal's
I'm giving
squad,
you examples.
whole
I'm
squad
giving you
is
examples.
like for like. Even the centre backs were very good.
No, but last season
They all
though-
started. This year's squad is
No,
peak.
but I know last season we
But yeah.
struggled, but he went through that on purpose.
But
Last
that's
season-
going back. That's linking to what I'm saying.
this is the
If
first
managers
season.
were to rotate their teams much more, we won't be having this discussion of injury this, injury that. It's managers, like what's that word that I'm looking for? See, when someone doesn't want to change something and they want to stick to it,
Rigid.
not rigid.
I wouldn't call it rigid because I'm pretty sure Messi
Stubbornness.
wanted to play.
Stubbornness.
I'm pretty sure Messi wanted to play the 60 games a season.
100%.
So I feel like
Look at
obviously-
Cristiano Ronaldo. Give him more games, he'll take that. He'll
Yeah,
break
so
records.
obviously, I feel like obviously there are some players that want to play, but then also that is within also like in a safeguarded environment. Or you get what I'm saying?
I never heard Kukurea complain. Kukurea doesn't even get injured, and he
Yeah,
play
but-
like
He does get injured, bro.
Yeah, but it's not.
Kukurea-
He
It's,
did used to get
but it's
injured.
more so not the players that are complaining
Rarely
about.
gets
Like
injured.
I don't really think the players are complaining. It's more so like them.
Nah, it was.
but I
Ro-
feel
No,
like-
player. Remember,
no,
Rodri was
Rodri
complaining.
came out complaining.
Yeah,
A
but
lot of
it's
Spanish players were
Okay,
complaining.
fair enough, but
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? You guys, we're looking at just matches. You guys don't understand that.
the
Let me. No, I'm gonna give you guys.
It's a
The
lot.
let me tell you why.
It's a lot. It's a
I know,
lot.
and people watching as well, and a lot of people chat a lot. And all these what do you call these people? That these all media
Pundits.
people,
Oh,
pundits and
yeah,
that.
go on.
That be
You can't say
chatting.
pundits that play. If
No,
they play
I'm
the game.
coming. I'm on the land. If they haven't played in the modern era, they're all chatting shit. Let me tell you why. Because the amount of games and the preparation that them man were going through is nowhere compared to what they're going through right now. One, you play Sunday League. You can barely make it home after a 80-minute game. You don't even play 90 minutes sometimes.
I don't have the-
Man,
I don't have the
wait, let
medical
me
facilities
land.
that
Let
they
me
have.
land. Let me land. Monday to Friday,
They train.
you're training. You're working your bollocks off. Your body's not thinking, okay, I'm making 200K a week. I'm gonna lift it. Wait, let me finish. You're looking at the finance of it, saying you're making so much money. Listen, I hear it. I want to see my players play, but the body can only cope so much. It doesn't matter how much you get in terms of medication, in terms of therapy, your body can only cope so much. If you're playing intense levels consistently, you're going to break something. Your ACLs are going to snap. Doesn't matter how much medication, how much knee strap, how much knee brace you have, and how much technology they put you through, how much cold baths you have. Listen, you're still going to age. One, your muscles are still going to get weaker. Two, because it's overperforming.
Okay, so now let me just quickly
Yes or no?
ask you a question.
Yes or no?
Yeah, but I'm just gonna quickly say this before we wrap up. You're
Yeah, go
saying
on.
this, etc., and I hear this point, but at the end of the day, yeah, in the season or the decade before this, they didn't play as many games.
100%.
Look at R9. We're talking about physicality, right? R9 injury wrecked him. Back then, they used to get more injured than now, and that's a fact. So we can't say that, oh, now they're playing a lot of games, they're getting injuries bears. Nah, bro. Back then, they used to get injured way more than that. Back then, tackling used to be ridiculous. You had, players that were going 2-footed in, and they didn't get red cards, etc. So let's not bring up this
But you're
physicality.
talking about tackles, though.
Yeah, no, I feel like
Tackles
more
is you're
so
talking about impact.
He said modern era.
I'm not
so I
talking
feel
about
like
impact. I'm
everything
talking
has
about
changed,
strain
changed,
on the
changed.
body
But what I'm
just
trying
from
to say,
performance.
but what I'm trying to say, the
changed.
modern day footballer has more longevity than back in the day.
Yeah,
Ronaldo,
because obviously, yeah, I agree with that. I agree.
etc.
Yeah.
So we can't say that point.
No, but
You know what?
Look where they end up going to though. how much games he's playing in flipping MLS.
No, but still.
Messi was still injured. What are you talking about? He was injured for like 3 months in MLS.
When it's more time,
He's still injured.
more time. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna let them
comment.
decide on it, guys. Just make sure you comment on that. Obviously, we didn't get to really finish that, but yeah, comment on. I think I was right in it. He thinks he was
Guys,
right.
I think
but
I'm right in it. I think
sure.
there is. Listen, as a fan, I always want football to be played, and like I said, Monday to Sunday, 20. But obviously, it's not. Your body needs rest. Rest is the biggest development you have, right?
Yeah.
Rest
whatever.
is with rest you develop. That's the
Guys,
on this game,
Come on,
pod,
man,
we're
I'm a scientist,
signing out,
black.
man.
Guys,
We're
we're
signing out
signing
on
out.
this
I'm
game,
in the
pod.
Make sure you comment,
Tap in,
obviously,
yes.
follow, like, all of that.
Comment. Listen, tell your
in.
mum, tell your dad, tell your uncle, tell your sister, tell your brothers to sign up for Honest Game Pod.
We're working
Subscribe,
on the banner.
like, share. You know what I mean? We're working on this, guys, man.
Told them the banner. Like, share.
L2W, man. Let's get
This
it.
is the longest
L2W, guys,
closing,
man.
this longest closing shout out. Peace out, guys.
L2W.
Peace out.